Hello everyone and welcome to Roll by Rolls. I am your Dungeon Master Richard Barlow, and today we have a pretty long episode. This is our mid-season finale before we take a break for the holidays, so we're going to get right into it. So I will just say, in the last episode, the party was on the island of Anuradae, and they just defeated the giant frog, and now they are going to continue to explore the island. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Enjoy.
Okay.
Thank you, Greya.
I mean, we all did it. That was a lot. We really had to work, but that's good. We worked together as a team, and we did it.
Oh dear,
We can do anything.
It's just like, dang you. I don't have anything for it.
Oh, I do.
Thank you for asking, anyway.
So I go up to Galadir, and I was like, okay. And this is touch. I touch you. I only have first levels left, though.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry.
Dietrich, while they're doing that, Dietrich's gonna go up to a lady and be like,
Okay, so
"Are you
that's
okay?"
D8 plus 4.
Oh,
I
feel disgusting. But
6.
aside from that, I think I'm
Okay.
right.
I heal you for
Alright.
6.
I cast prestidigitation to clean the latest clothes only.
So I should adjust my clothes.
Just her clothes.
Does anybody
Your
else
face
need
and
to
hair
heal?
are still disgusting.
My
Your clothes
suit.
look amazing.
I should be at 26. I don't know why my HP got.
Does anybody else need to be healed?
I could use some healing.
Okay, and then it's just my last spell.
Dietrich
Do
is going
you-
to stab into the stomach of the thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a D8, is it? Oh.
Like you're making an incision
It is.
for things to fall out of its stomach, sort of
Yeah.
thing. Can you do like a strength check for that?
Also 6.
Oh, can I guidance you?
I already rolled. I feel like he did it before you. I feel like he did it while you were prestidigitation.
That's fine.
You were busy.
Are we
too.
clean at least?
Strength check.
Just my clothes, my
Hmm?
face and
A strength
hands are
check?
not.
Yes.
Good old eight.
8?
I have
Okay.
a
So you puncture it, but you don't like slice its stomach open for
I
things to
can't
pour
cut
out.
any more than this, but I thought maybe the Bengal might be in here.
What about the cave?
Well, you know, I just thought we discuss.
I think we should
Yeah.
try dissecting the frog as a last.
Right.
Yeah, it was a good thought though.
He has to put his foot on it, actually.
So let's
like,
yank it out.
yank it out. Right.
You did well with that dagger though. You cutting its tongue turned the battle. Good job.
Yeah, it would have been me.
I'm glad it didn't.
Me too.
But let's practice next time before you pull it out for the first time
Right.
ever. Yeah.
Well, yeah. As he swings it around. Sure. Yeah.
I think we should sheathe it for now.
This whole podcast just got like a PG-13 rating. and all that.
The rest of it does not, though. So
Right. First safety rule: don't talk with your hands with the sword in it. Yes.
Quick learner. Perfect. All right. So stressed. Okay.
Let's look in the cave.
Yeah.
Look
Let's
in the
approach
cave.
Or we could take a short rest in front of the cave.
Would you like to rest, Freya?
No, it's okay. I'll be fine. I have cantrips.
Oh, sure. We can rest. Everyone. I mean, Caladir's armed.
What time of day is it?
at this point, it's like early evening. So
Can I just
probably
look
like
out into
5-ish.
swamp to see if we've attracted the attention of anything with our fighting?
Yes. Can you do a perception check?
Yeah, I can, but it's not very good. That's a 5. All clear. All clear.
So yeah, the swamp is how you left it.
Cool.
I mean, I think we could sit down, maybe.
Are you sure? Because the faster we go in there, the faster we can leave. So maybe we should just get it over with.
I mean, the faster we go in there, though, is if everyone's really tired, we could slip up. Or I barely did anything in that fight.
No, you did great, but also maybe, yeah, we should rest.
Well,
Are you guys okay with that?
Who can see in the dark? I can't.
I can't.
So
I can.
I can.
I can.
I'm happy trying to keep a watch out here with one other person if other people who can see in the dark want to investigate.
I have light as a cantrip.
That is useful.
So I'll just light the way.
Okay. I feel okay.
Oh, okay. So I just touch an object and it becomes like a light, so I can give you like a lamp.
That's cool, but
That's
I do think someone should guard the outside of the cage. At the cave.
I don't think we should split up.
We don't know how deep the cave is. Like, it could not. You could just go into the mouth of it.
And then someone stand on the outside.
Yeah,
is what you're
I'm
saying.
not gonna be far away.
Okay, but I don't think we should be more than, let's say, 30 feet apart.
Sure.
Looking at the map, which our listeners can't see, this cave cannot be more than like 20 feet.
It might go down.
We
That's
can't
impossible.
see that from outside the cave.
We just climbed a steep incline to get onto this island. It could be a deep cavern system.
That's a whole peninsula, man.
I don't know.
We don't know what.
We could all just sit in the rain.
Well, I'm gonna go in the cave.
Of course you will.
I'm gonna walk to the front of the cave.
Okay, buddy system. We gotta go. We all gotta go. Our buddy system.
Well, are you coming?
Okay.
Yeah, so who's going in, who's staying out?
Dietrich and Gray are staying out because Dietrich is just kind of holding.
Oh, you're okay.
You guys are staying out?
Yeah.
Okay. Calder, you go in?
Is Kalladir going
Okay.
in by himself?
No, I'm going in.
Everyone is going in
he's-
but us.
Oh.
Aleda, you went in, or you
No,
you're
I'm
staying
staying
in?
out.
So it's just Rune and Caldir going in.
Sounds
Is it?
like.
Can you
Okay.
see?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't think it's good to use the light cantrip to announce our presence. So if you can avoid it,
I think we just killed the only living thing in here.
We don't know though.
We.
Who
squeeze-
had dark vision? Oh, you both do.
All except the leader.
Okay.
I'm the
Everyone
only who
does.
can't.
He kind of
Cool.
squeezes Gray up.
So when you go in, it's really not that deep of a cave.
Okay.
Sweet.
It's 20 feet. It's light enough outside that, like, it's dim in here, but even someone without dark vision could probably make things out. It's
Okay.
not, like, well lit,
Yeah.
but, like, with your dark vision, you can easily, no
Okay.
problem. It's not a deep cave. But
Is there
yeah,
anything immediately obvious?
there is. There is a humongous, in the back, a humongous pile of gold and jewels.
Oh, it's his hoard.
And a whole lot of things.
Calling over
You
told you to
literally
find anything.
hoarded
No.
things.
Is there anything that might look like a green bangle?
You can do an investigation.
I
if
sure
you
will.
want to
Yeah, I'd like
investigate
to
as well.
also do it.
Dietrich's gonna hold Gray up real close to him and go, I've never been in a cave before.
I've never seen a clave either.
13.
13.
I think mine's even worse.
I only have one arm.
I have 11.
11? Okay. So you walk up.
Ah,
to
you know what I should have done?
the
A
pile.
freaking guidance.
Yes.
I love because the whole battle. Am I close enough to guidance? Am I close enough?
So you walk up, and there is a humongous pile of gold, and like it's almost overwhelming for you. So you're like focusing on the gold. You can see a lot of silver and copper. All around, you can see like bones of like what looks to be like those frog things that you fought. A lot of fish bones. A lot of like unidentifiable bones. This is like clearly like it was just eating things and spitting out the bones anywhere.
Is there like a human set?
Um,
Is that a skeleton?
A matching set of both.
Bone set.
A lot of the bones are pretty unidentifiable
Okay.
because like he didn't like fully skin them and take off a whole skeleton and throw it. But over in the corner, there's a skull with its jaw broken off, and it looks like a human skull. Yes.
Hmm.
I think that's Rossford.
Rossford?
Likely. Oh wait, I don't know that. I didn't hear that letter.
Yeah, she
I read the letter.
Yeah.
You read it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's Rossford.
Well, that's a sign, I guess.
Is it safe in there?
I think so. Yeah. There's just bones
If you'd like to come in and we could have a rest inside
and
the
be
cave.
dry.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. You want to come inside?
I I still think someone should keep watch.
Are those bangles magic? Does anyone know?
We don't know, but
I'm guessing probably.
So everyone's going in except Aleda?
Yeah, I'm staying outside the cave, and you said it's raining? Is it raining?
Yeah,
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
raining.
It's always raining.
Yeah, cool. As the water kind of like comes down, I make like an ice umbrella above me next to the cave and just made a cool little ice
Okay.
shelf above me, and then use prestidigitation to like make the rest of me clean and dry.
as we step in the cave, Dietrich like kind of takes like very trepidatious steps inside.
Okay.
Oh, it's kind of cozy.
You Sherlocked with me. Are you good at finding things?
I'm wonderful at finding things.
Awesome. I kind of just smack him on the shoulder and say guidance.
Okay, cool.
He's also an amazing liar.
So you can investigate.
Oh, I will too because I'm
Okay.
in his arms. He's still just holding me up.
Smack grab guidance.
Oh,
Okay.
what's guidance do?
13.
Add a d4.
Okay.
That's with the D4?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm so aggressive. Guidance. I'm sorry.
You can do up to 3, right?
No, I can do it at will.
Don't hit me. Grace's like, oh, please don't hit me. Also, she got an 8.
Cool. So you guys also see all the gold and jewels and everything.
Cool.
Sorry for hitting you.
And you see a couple jars that are just like filled with like, just looks like a slimy substance.
Dietrich's gonna pick one up.
Like, is it
And
close?
you see Dietrich, and what did you roll on your initial
11.
11? And you got a 13 as well, Keladir? Okay, so Keladir and Dietrich, while looking around, you do see like a little, looks to be a jewelry box.
He's gonna pick up the jar full of slime.
I found
Much
a
more
jewelry box.
fascinating.
Dietrich, do not open that.
Oh, that's so close to my face right now. Oh, that's so close.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you can put me down. You
put
could.
it aside
you could
and we
definitely
can
put me down.
investigate it further. Okay.
So you're such
You
a
can make
dad.
a little pile of things that you think are interesting or
Quite neat.
useful. And open the jewelry box.
Okay. Inside,
Oh, heck. Yeah, no, I opened it.
Collier is real good at giving safety rules to everybody else.
As a team, though, we're generally shit at checking for traps.
so you open it up, nothing happens.
Okay.
What would happen to the jewelry box?
And inside,
Yo!
you see a green
Put it on me.
bangle.
Oh.
Yes.
Yay!
Oh.
We got actual jewelry.
Yeah, I didn't know there was jewelry involved. Oh.
Oh, it's metal?
No, my watch. Yeah.
Stylish.
Well, it looks like it. Okay.
Question though.
Yes.
Does
Collier-
I was just gonna say, does Kelly put it up?
Just married.
Okay. So yeah, so you have a green bangle.
I just
Some
point-
other things that all of you see. You see 3 of those jars with slime.
Okay.
There is so much gold and silver and copper. You couldn't possibly carry it all. But you are free to take some.
Are you? Okay.
Is there,
Um,
oh, sorry, you're telling us what else is there.
Collier's gonna put Greta down and he's just gonna kind of like,
These jars of slime seem important.
And you see some spears just laying on the ground.
I'm going to. I'll let everyone know that I found the green bangle.
Oh, good.
Oh, green bangle.
Is it safe to touch? What do
I
we
don't
know
know.
about it?
I'm going to close the box and I'm going to put it in the pile of interest
as
Me-
Dietrich is like
to
kind
be
of like
investigated further.
wafting the
Here,
slime
like,
smell over
can I-
to himself.
How can I learn something more about this slime?
Do a survival check on it. Or no, a nature check. Do a nature check.
Don't laugh at me.
I wish I could explain the action Nina just did.
It's the universal action every player makes when a DM first says a skill they're good at and then says a second skill they're not good at.
That's okay, I rolled well. That would be a 20, not nat.
Okay. So this is the slime that, if you, like, saw enough of it to know this is the same slime that was, like, covering the big frog's body. Like, it's different than what was on... it's different than what was on,
So it wasn't the noxious one
No.
that did you dirty.
What?
That one time.
That paralyzed you.
I thought you said I made something dirty.
Is this runes and analyzing this out loud, or is this me?
No, I'm saying this out loud.
Great.
I'm wondering though, like, if this is the same goop that was on this frog elephant thing, if it maybe has some sort of like protective qualities, because that thing was resistant to a lot.
Stuff.
So,
And if not, if it has the other stuff, maybe we could give it to her later. I see a put daggers and things.
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. So I think, does someone have a haversack or something?
Got some pouches and some buckets.
How big are these jars?
They're roughly, like...
The size of
trying
my
to think
head?
of- No, they're smaller than that.
Oh,
They're
good.
like a jam jar.
Oh, sweet. All right. Yeah, these are pouchable.
I'll go ask if she wants them.
I can, like, I'm just going to tie one to my rope belt next to my deer antler.
Dietrich's gonna go to the entrance beyond. I found these weird slime jars too.
Oh, is that all that's in there?
No, there's much more. There's gold and copper and silver and
Why did you
cassia.
start with slime jars?
I mean, wouldn't you start with a slime jar?
I think we're different people.
Well, yes.
I take the slime jar. Yeah.
Oh, and Caladia found a green bangle.
That should be at the top of the list. We're looking for bangles.
Yes. Yeah.
So poking through the pile, there's nothing else of like real interest. It's just like
I'm gonna grab some gold.
Not with your investigation.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How much gold is in here?
So the
More
total,
than you can carry.
there is 300 gold, 300 silver, 500 copper.
Your Madam Martindale is showing.
No, because I was still trying to understand, like, because you said there's, like, a bunch. I don't understand, like, how much actual... Okay, so that's more money than Grace ever seen. Oh, my God! This is, like, the world's biggest alms box! Ah, we could give it back to the church, and they could help so many people.
No,
I need to...
however.
Yeah, that's very... I'm going to teach you about something called cost of living.
No, but if you don't have any belongings or buy anything, then you don't have a cost of living.
Everything has a cost of living.
We're on a journey.
Yeah?
That said, he's gonna hold up a copper and a gold and he's like, which one is worth?
Grant,
Take the
guesses.
coppers. I'll grab some of the golds.
Thank
And
you, Rune. He's
yeah.
gonna collect some copies. Well,
Aleda,
yes.
can you do a perception check, please?
can I carry 50 gold? Is that too heavy?
19, and this is just regular perception.
Nope, we're good. I'm still
50 would
unencumbered.
be fine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you see at the middle island, one of those little frogs that you first fought.
Oh.
It, like, hops up onto the middle of the island and just, like, sits like a frog does. And just kind of looks at you and just goes, "Rawr."
We've got company!
And then
Looking
you
a bit
hear along the tree line
Of our island?
of your island, like if you're facing out from the cave on the right,
Okay. So
yeah, in that tree line you hear some scuffling.
Dietrich just kind of yells out, goes, "We did you a favor!"
oh,
Can
yeah.
I run to... I'm gonna grab the jewelry box.
Okay.
And can I just tuck it into my pouch or my bag?
Yeah, it's not
Whatever
that
I
big.
got?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it on my person.
Cool.
And I'm gonna put my handful of coppers. Kind of
Okay.
At the ready, everyone! Look alive!
Pull out my long sword.
Okay. Greya comes out to the up in the cave and she's like, "Hey, do you guys want to be friends? We got rid of your monster."
So as soon as you poke your head out, and say that, one of them jumps out of the tree line and jumps at you with its daggers in hand.
Great.
Now I need to find those things again.
Oh, okay.
This is also a type of cost of living.
Totally misses you.
Oh,
So it jumps out and lands on the other side, like the left side of the cave entrance, like it kind of jumps over you. And so now one of these frogs is there, one of the frogs is on the center island, and everyone roll initiative again.
Is there any way to know if they speak English?
I'm sure they would have done that by now, but we don't speak English.
might-
We speak common.
They might understand common.
Yeah, if they understand common, because like they were friends with the guy, right? And they're just trying to protect the island. So if we say if we like figure out a way to tell them we're friendly, maybe they won't
You can try that on your turn.
attack us. Damn. All right, I'm by myself out here.
so
It just
cold.
attacked you with daggers. That's pretty cool.
Elena, cold.
Dietrich, your turn.
I'm gonna punch the frog that's near.
Yes, you were
And by
outside
that
the cave,
I'm
right?
gonna. He's gonna go back to his quarterstaff. and
Quarterstaff?
he's gonna-
Okay.
He's gonna take
a whack at it?
Whack at him. That is 16 to hit.
That hits.
That is 10 points of damage.
Okay. So you swing down and hit this thing, and you just hear like a big crack, and it's still alive, but it's like
Oh.
barely moving.
Punches him.
Okay.
You paralyze me, I'll paralyze you back.
It's feeling kind of bad though. I don't know. That's a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
It's feeling bad.
Okay. And then it is. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, it's you.
It's me.
It's Rune.
It might not be you. Like,
So you are in the cave,
Yes.
but you can.
Hear
It's
what's
only
going
20
on.
feet, so you can get out.
Sure, I'm gonna scoot forward. Actually, I'm just gonna get out so that I can clearly see what's going on.
Yep.
And I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Which one? The one near us or the one far?
She couldn't reach. How long?
Oh,
is
it's like 160 feet.
that? Okay, you could probably reach the island then.
Yeah, I'll get the far one. Or
Far
120 feet. 120 feet. Ooh.
I don't know. It's like in the middle. Can someone count that? It's in the middle of the center island.
I think she's still okay.
Yeah.
each one of these is 10.
5, 10,
Are they 10 or?
I'm pretty sure.
20,
I thought they were 5, yeah.
21, 30, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So that's a 13 to hit.
That hits.
Why do I keep putting my dice away? Because I'm a fool. That is a 9.
9. Okay. So this thing goes flying back and hits like the far side of that island. Again, also like is now like almost twitching and like still alive, but like can't really
Ugh.
move or do much. And now it is the frog's turn.
one?
The one in there.
Both of them. So the one that's right by the cave is going to swipe at Dietrich. I'm guessing you're closest because you just hit it. So it's going to swipe at Dietrich with its dagger. Yeah, it hits.
Oh, 18.
Gets you for 3 damage.
Cool.
So it just kind of, again, like it's like crippled. So it can barely move and it just kind of stabs you in the foot.
Ow!
And then the other one's turn, it's just going to kind of roll and go into the water and disappear.
I like that.
And then it's someone else. Keldir.
The one that just stabbed Dietrich. I would also like to stab it back. Okay, with my longsword.
Okay.
17.
Hits.
Yay. 8 damage.
Okay, so you walk out from the cave, and it's kind of like laying in front of the cave with its dagger in Dietrich's foot, and you just walk out and very simply just drive your sword through its head. And so it just goes lifeless.
I need those toes.
And then Greya.
Okay, Gray is gonna come out a little further from the cave. She's gonna yell. I don't know if you guys understand common, but we got rid of the frog monster because, oh god, what was his name again? Guys.
Rossford?
Rossford. We're here, friends of Rossford's friend Reinhold. And we're friendly. We're not here to hurt anybody. We're trying to help save the Bengals that you guys are trying to protect.
I think
Do you
this
guys-
has been a lot longer than 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, croak twice. I was like, we're friendly. Croak twice if you understand me. We're friends of Rossford.
We just killed a bunch. I'm pretty sure this is.
Because you're literally still
Okay.
in a crowd.
So that's all you're doing?
We're super friendly.
Can I also take an action on top of that?
You can't see this thing.
I can't see what.
He's in the water.
Oh, he's in the water and the other one's dead.
Did you make your speech?
You're just yelling into the air.
Into the abyss.
Or talking down to the dead one.
And then, oh god, I don't even have any good. I don't have any spell slots left. So I'm going to. Who's the closest to me where I am? Yeah.
Kind of Aleda, Dietrich, and Kelby are all standing right in front of the cave.
Okay. Whose turn?
You're still in the cave, right, Rune?
No, she came.
Nope, I came
Oh,
out.
you came in?
Whose
Okay.
turn is
So everyone's
next?
right there.
Whose turn is next?
Oh, there it does.
Okay, so I touch Aleda. I'm sorry. I just touch her and I cast resistance. And so up to 1 minute, target can roll a d4 and add the number to a saving throw of its choice. Yeah, so if you have to make a saving throw, that's all. I'm running on cantrips. And I was like, okay, I
cool.
hope that helps. But also my speech will help more, right?
Maybe. Aleda, it's your turn.
I fully do not believe Greya's special piece is going to work.
No?
Nice try, Greya. Good one.
Thank you.
I'm going to run. Sorry, you said there was something in the water or something in the trees?
It's in the water.
Okay.
The one that you heard in the trees was the one that just jumped out and they killed.
Can I see where it is in the water?
No. You saw it roll at the back of the middle island, but you can't tell where exactly it is.
Okay, I'll move up closer to the front of the island, and
Okay.
I will ready my action that if I can identify where it is in the water, I'll freeze it.
Okay.
Or anything else that jumps out at me.
Okay.
So I'll just move.
Up to the front of the island.
Okay. Dietrich.
I will run up beside Aleda, and if anything jumps out to attack us, I will hit it with my quarterstaff.
Okay. Oh god.
I think that's not on.
We are not recording right now, but that would have been a fun visual for everybody. Who was next? After Dietrich? Rune.
Oh, Eldritch Blast.
You don't know where this is.
Cantrip and what?
You just blasted
I don't know where it is.
the
Oh
water?
no, I don't know where the frog is. He's still underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
Man, if any of us had electricity, just like zap that
I
water.
do. I have shocking grasp, but I have to touch something.
Flame.
Am I stupid?
Oh no, it's thunder. Stupid booming blade. I,
The dislike of booming blades.
Can I just hold my Eldritch Blast for when Buddy pops up?
Yep.
We're all gonna talk
Yes.
about it. It's gonna be great.
Okay, so now it's the frog's turn. So it pops up right in front of you guys, and all of you can. I mean, you freeze it, but at the same time you're hitting it. You're blasting it.
You guys are counteracting each other's spells.
Okay, so let's go
I'm
in
gonna
order.
say I freeze it so its feet are immobilized, not that it's in case of
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
Yes, that is.
Okay, and that's a 20 to hit as well from
That
here.
hits as well.
That's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
That's 11.
Six
Okay.
points.
11
of
points of
Okay,
damage.
so this thing hops up and is like coming right at you, and then like in midair, all your attacks hit, and this thing just explodes.
Oh my god!
Except for its frozen feet, which
Its
you're remarkably
frozen feet
intact.
fall at Aleda's feet.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's just like an ice cube with like 2 little frog legs sticking out of it.
Can you cook those?
you can totally.
Frog's legs.
And you're out of initiative.
Whoa. I mean, they had fighting spirits. I feel kind of bad. No.
You found a bangle?
Oh, did I tell you?
Just told me before all this happened.
I'm gonna put a little jewelry box and like show her.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's one of the ones that we're looking for, right?
Yes.
I think so.
We think.
Do we know what this does?
It unlocks a terrible monster at Journey's End. I don't really know, but I think that's what it does.
Well, at the very least, if we have one of these.
That means that
If
someone
we have
else
one.
doesn't have it.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, does that mean we're done?
No.
Oh.
I mean, if we wanted to be really lazy and like just keep this away from someone, I guess we could. But I have a feeling that the other ones, that perhaps this has powers, the other ones have powers of some kind.
Does anyone have any, like, identify?
Nope.
Nope.
Look at such luck.
Just a nice bracelet.
Maybe we
Very
can find
nice
someone that can
green
help us.
bracelet.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And you said there was treasure in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots.
If you want some, you can go get some.
There's another jar of slime that I didn't grab and that Rin didn't grab.
No, no. You only took one? Yeah, there's one left. You can have it.
I'll take it.
Cool.
So, DM, when I go in, you said it's dim light, so I could probably make things out, so I can probably see where the treasure is, especially if somebody's...
Yeah, you don't have dark vision,
I don't have dark vision.
so you can do an investigate, but disadvantage because
Why
like
don't-
it's still
why don't
it is
you-
still dim.
Use
Yeah,
your light cantrip for it.
Freya, can you put light on in here? That'd be great.
Oh yeah. Okay, I need something to cast it on.
He gives you his quarterstaff.
I cast it on his quarterstaff, so it
Cool.
sheds light.
Yeah, so now you can investigate, just regular investigate.
Okay.
How fun would a night battle be with the glowing quarters?
So
I don't
Yeah.
know what asking
Yeah.
for a fight.
Just an 11 for me.
Just
for
spin it,
investigation.
like-
Just 11. Okay, you see exactly
The
what
gold
I told them. Yeah.
The skeleton. Jilly box is already out of there. That
Yeah.
remaining thing of slime. So you said the amount of gold and everything that was in there, but you said it's loose coin, so it's hard for someone to carry it all.
Mm-hmm.
But you said it was 300 gold pieces. How many silver pieces?
I already took 50 of the gold pieces.
So now it is
great.
250 gold.
250 gold.
It was 300 silver as well, and 500 copper. How much copper did you take, Keldir?
I probably took like 30.
30? Okay.
Rune,
So
is
it's
it smart to take that much
470.
Yeah. You can
small
even take...
amounts? Yeah.
Yeah, but... Yeah, like, you could take more copper if you want, but, like, whatever you feel is a good amount is a good amount.
Now is the issue...
Trust your gut.
Is the issue just that it's loose? So you
Yeah,
can't-
like it's just hard to carry it all.
Cool. I take off my skirt and I start pulling the coins into it. I'm in bloomers.
Okay.
Dietrich shies away a little bit.
Oh, how indecent!
Okay.
Calder also is like not looking.
Yeah, Dietrich, I'm going to need your glowing quarterstaff
Yeah,
to like
it's right
make
there.
a hobo pouch.
It's right there.
Okay.
Cool. So you could take a total of...
I should be able to take all of it because 50 gold pieces, according to the manual of D&D, is 1 pound.
It's not by weight, it's by...
That's what it says.
By hand.
No, she means
Yeah,
by
I
but
just
how
mean,
much,
like,
how much will fit in a
fit
skirt,
in the
Yeah.
skirt.
like physically.
I mean, it's a large skirt, like it's long. I had to hike it up. It would go to my feet. So.
How tall are you? I'll do the math.
How much does that weigh?
How many yards of fabric?
50
total.
gold, 50 gold
Mhm.
coins.
Yeah, no, she's fine weight-wise.
Oh, I see. I'd
Um,
be able to carry it, and I'm weak. I'm minus 1 to
Okay.
strength.
you could take a total of 350 of whatever you want.
Cool. I will take the rest of the 250 gold.
'Kay.
And 100 of the silver, which means there's 200 silver remaining, and 470 of the copper pieces. Does anyone else have any clothes?
Dietrich like starts
Pouches.
grabbing silver and like putting it in
Yeah.
his
Okay.
pockets.
Oh, Freya takes out her alms box and starts putting them in like one at a time, like they're all.
Cool.
How much?
How big is your alms box?
It just says alms
I don't
box
think
in
those
the.
are very big.
Yeah.
We have a Kleenex box. We could say it's the size of that.
Okay, you
Calder,
can
a
take
little
like...
suspicious that no one's taking coppers. But
Oh no! Did Rune look straight up lie to him?
Yeah. Does anyone have a cape? Anything like that?
No.
No. Whoops. Why does no one have capes? This
I
is
mean,
very
Dietrich, Dietrich is
Yeah.
gonna go in his like costume.
Yeah, you got
Oh,
costume
yeah.
stuff.
do you want my
Um,
cape?
Well, just momentarily to bring this back to the ship.
Oh, I have a backpack.
Yes, I think we all do.
Oh.
I'm just like talking about like. Okay, I'll give you.
So
I'll give
between
you-
all of you and like all your costume box, your alms box, you have a jewelry box that you could put some things in.
Oh, okay.
Just like a
Um,
handful of copper.
so like, however you want to split it when you get back to the ship, is whatever, but you can take everything that's here between all of you.
Okay. I think we should wait until the morning to move to the ship, though.
We're gonna
It is
rest up
evening.
here.
Yeah, it's
I would-
early
This is dry.
evening, yeah.
I would keep a watch, though.
Okay.
I can see it first.
Is this cave well enough ventilated for a nice fire that won't give us all carbon monoxide poisoning?
Yeah,
have
like
a
that,
giant
like
hole.
it's, the opening of it is huge.
I know,
yeah.
I'm just checking. I care about our well-being. We'll start a fire.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, so tell me what your first watch. Who's taking second watch?
I'll take second watch.
As it
Okay.
gets darker, I won't be able to, so would it be easier if I took it first, when it's still light out?
Or you could take Dawn.
I could do that as well. Okay. Get some sleep first.
I'll take third watch.
Okay. I'll take
You could just sleep.
the
Yeah,
next
no.
watch. Are you-
Oh wait, how many watches do we need?
We only need 3 watches.
Okay,
8
perfect.
hours is a long rest, split between 5 people. Would
Okay.
be, like, we'd all get
So you don't
sleep.
even need a watch. You can sleep too.
Are you playing Pokemon Go?
Yes.
So everyone that's watching, do a perception check.
During my watch as well, I would like
Mm-hmm.
to do something.
Okay.
It's called weapon bond. So I can perform a 1 hour long ritual, and it creates a magical bond between myself and one weapon. And after it's completed, I can't be disarmed with a weapon unless I'm incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Hey! Take that out!
No, that's staying.
I only know how to read words. I can't sing. And then you can summon it as a bonus action to your hand if it's as long as it's on the same plane of existence.
So you can like Thor's hammer it?
Yeah.
It probably just appears the way it's saying it, but I want it to be like Thor's hammer.
Because he wasn't distracted. What was I rolling for? I got distracted.
Perception.
Okay.
Anyone who's watching, roll a perception.
Rolled nat 20.
Cool.
18.
Cool.
19.
Oh, you guys
Sick.
do a great watch. And this island seems like very silent now.
We
Very
killed everything
still,
on it.
very silent. Like there's some bugs here, but that's about it. You don't notice anything. So you guys are good. You get your long rest.
Yay! Okay. Oh,
Dietrich
I have
drawing
got
spells.
his book
swords,
while
yeah.
he's on rest.
I'm excited. I can't see it ever like coming in useful, but it's
It might.
there.
Oh, it definitely will now that you said it.
DM. Actually, no.
Did you do that on your sword? Is that what you did that on, or your shield?
My long sword. I can do it on 2 things. Can I do it to my shield too?
You can.
Okay.
Let's do one per long rest.
Okay.
So next long rest, you can do that on your shield.
Just gonna get rid of my shield.
Can we just say that, like, he didn't touch the fish basket, so I'll take the whatever fish is and roast it on, like, sticks
Yeah.
just on the fire,
Wait,
just for
can we
anyone to
can we
have
the
if they want
flop
them.
plates?
So here's the thing. Aleda is not sure if those are good to eat, given that Dietrich was paralyzed from touching them.
It could be like fugu if you cut it right.
I am not experienced with this. It's a level of training I don't possess. It's in a block of ice. If I keep deciding to freeze it for the next, like, hour by hour, I don't want to break up my watch from that. If not, I would have been, like, totally fine to, like, bring the frog's legs to somewhere to identify them, see if potentially they're poisonous.
Okay,
Seems like
Mary
a lot
was
of
just
work.
curious. Mary is not curious.
I'm really.
any
I think
longer.
this would be a conversation where they're like, "Oh, I've heard of frog's legs," and she'd be like, "I've considered it, but no."
Killdeer has not heard of frog legs.
Never had frog legs.
Do they have frogs where you're from?
Maybe he has heard of frog legs. I don't know.
Do they have like 3 eyes and stuff there?
There's so much.
Like the fish from The Simpsons.
Colorful.
Cool. So you all get your long rest. So it is morning now.
The
Mhm.
Rossfords, well, who we assume is Rossfords, you said it's a skeleton, it's just a bear skeleton, like the bones were.
They didn't even find the whole skeleton. They found like
The
the
skull.
top
Skull.
half of a human skull.
Oh.
Just like minus, like maxilla up minus the mandible.
Yeah, like the jaw
Okay.
was off.
I feel like we should bury this.
Just
Why?
the skull?
Yeah,
If we can't
To give
find
him
it,
some rest. I think that's a great idea.
Well, let's bury him in his cavern then. Not here in that creature's cave.
I agree.
Cool. So you bring that over to the cabin?
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know, I'm a bit creeped out carrying a skull around, I guess.
We're putting it to rest. We won't keep it.
Okay, so you guys head over there and do that.
Okay.
Also, is there anything left to scavenge inside his hut?
Poke around.
Yeah.
You can poke around, yeah. Whoever wants to look around can.
Okay, Greya does a little prayer over the little
Was it an
grave, and
investigation?
she draws a grave
Investigation,
marker.
I'll investigate.
Oh wait, I'm taking that trap with us. Like that's just a
The
great
fish trap?
Yeah.
22.
Okay.
11.
You do oddly see
plus
Dietrich
13.
also, like, do like a little prayer.
So there is not much around here. There's like things he would have used to like live.
Like what?
There's
What's
some
useful?
usefulness if you want. There's like a tinderbox there. There's a few more traps, like kind of like snares and stuff that he would have caught some other kind of wildlife that maybe stumbled on the island.
I'll take the snares. How many
Cool.
are there?
2. And then there's like some pots and pans. There are, and then everything else is kind of destroyed. Like there is a bed frame. There's a mattress. There's
We
a
need
blanket.
pots and pans because the ship didn't have much. I've been working with like one pot or
Yeah,
two. That
take
like,
some pots
since
and pans.
So that's all they
You'd like
brought.
us to bring them?
Yes. Any cookware.
I'll carry them for you.
Thank you.
Have your arms full of
A fish
skirts and
basket and
fish
a full of
baskets
gold.
Are any of the swamp weeds edible?
You can do a survival.
That's when she rolls in that one.
I know, I didn't roll great. That is an 11 plus 2 plus 13.
13. You can't really tell. Like they don't like if you pull some up, they don't hurt. Like they don't feel like they have any kind of like poison or anything on them. But as far as like nutritional value,
It's not like
you
kelp
can't
or
really,
anything.
No.
That'd be more like the edge of the sea.
Watercress.
probably. I thought of that.
Yep.
There's also that rowboat that I think would be wonderfully beneficial to get us at least back to the ship.
And I think we should destroy those eggs as well.
See, let's talk about it when we get there.
Yeah, I don't know if we have to. The frogs are super creepy, but also I don't think, like if we leave, they're not gonna try and kill us, right?
They're also not from this island.
They're not.
They're invasive species.
Rossford brought them.
Do we make our way back over to the island?
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
So we're at the rowboat. Can we
Um,
look and see if it is
Kaladir,
reasonably safe?
when you step off
Ooh.
the island where the shack is,
Yeah.
you step on something hard.
Mm. Can I look at it?
Yeah. So you kind of like kick it, and it's something that's like kind of under the dirt that's in it, and you kind of kick it out, and you just see a shiny something.
A shiny.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
Pick it up. Cool.
With
You
your
find a
hands?
nice longsword.
I totally didn't know.
It's like everyone else at the table is like,
I'm not cluing in at all.
Cool. So you now have that longsword.
I use prestidigitation to just clean off the mud and stuff. That looks nice.
It looks very nice.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What does it look like? Describe it.
So it is like even though it was buried underneath, and even before you did that, it was like still so shiny and beautiful. It had like a gold threaded hilt, with a nice like forest green cut like leather on the hilt as well, and then there is a symbol on it of like a nice tree.
Okay. Oh, so exciting.
We don't often see Kaladir completely delighted, but this would be him completely delighted, I think.
Completely delighted.
Just a very
His
tiny
hair
smile.
starts to change color.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, does he like go a little bit like spring?
His eyes, his eyes aren't watery anymore.
That's when we discover he's been crying this whole time.
Yeah.
That's not just what he looks like.
Cool. So then you guys make it over to the other island where
okay,
the
sorry.
rowboat was.
We have established
I'm
that.
just gonna put that sword. I'm just gonna put it onto my back for now.
Okay.
It's too shiny and new to use.
Okay.
Does the rowboat look like it's in decent condition? Like, are there any holes or anything super
Nope,
noticeable?
it's not pretty, but
Yeah.
it's not
Serviceable.
damaged in any way.
Like, are there any oars or paddles nearby?
No.
Okay.
It's just the boat.
That's something. We can always fashion something momentarily. So we flip it over. We know that there is a hole with water and eggs. So here's a moral discussion about do we kill these eggs knowing that they're going to turn into, you know, frog-like people with some sentience, when they've done nothing wrong to us, but also would we be letting them suffer without anyone to care for them? Or is it possible that they could, you know, use their instincts to be alive, or is it an invasive species?
Well, because Rusford's letter said that they were getting along fine and that they were protecting the island. So I think maybe we should let them live.
They're protecting the island for Rosford. They weren't protecting the inhabitants of the island. We don't know what lives here.
Also,
Rusford lived here.
I don't
And
really
he's
want to
dead.
kill them, but Rosford did say that one of them was getting greedy. Maybe it's kind of like, you know, there's a herd and there's a pack leader and then he just starts eating the young.
We kill it before it becomes a problem.
What do you think, Rune?
I think that sometimes innocents are harmed.
Okay.
Ooh. So that's a yay or a nay?
Oh, yeah, kill them.
Okay, because I don't really want it, but I also feel like you guys made some good points, and I think sometimes we have to.
You would rather not be a part of it and step away.
No, I think that's somehow worse.
Kelliger's proud.
I'll pull the water out so we can see the eggs. You said it's not very far down.
No, it's like 3 feet, I think I said.
Maybe I should put something over my hand. I want to just take out at least one of the eggs to look at it quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to put something over my hand to touch it.
You have a scarf around your neck. That would work.
That's true.
Oh, you
That
know what?
well
I actually
spotted.
have another scarf here if you would like it.
Of course it is. Aleda,
Are they tied to each other? Do they keep coming out?
Give me a minute.
Is it like a magician scarf where it...
You can just color it if you want.
You want this one for both hands for everyone.
Aleda really gratefully looks at Deisha and goes, "Thank you so much. I'm very grateful."
Yeah, you don't want to get that nice thing all dirty, but I'm not going to
I'll
use
take
them.
all 5 scarves, wrapped around both hands to kind of like make little nits and pull out an egg. It's like, how big is it? You said it's like grapefruit sized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I see if it's developing at all? If there's anything in there, or if it just looks like an egg?
You can
It's
tell
not a
there's
hard
something
shell.
in there. You can't really see in enough to see exactly
What the stage
what
of
it
development
is.
would be.
Yeah, but you can see there is some sort of thing in there.
Sign side of the table.
Um,
You-
so
earnest.
I just want to know if it's like a tadpole stage, like if it's just about to hatch. Like I'm just so curious.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter either way.
You can roll investigation to see how much
Yeah.
you.
Okay. This would be survival nature. Because this is kind of unnatural, so
Nature, I guess.
I don't know. It's a 7.
Yeah, like I said, there's something in there. You can't
Yeah.
tell which stage it's at.
Could we also? No, this is stupid.
Could we take them with us?
No, let's hear it.
No.
That was what I was going to say.
Oh, no, I actually don't think that's a good idea.
I vote for that idea.
No.
Well, I mean, even Rosford, the one who was creating them and knew them most, couldn't stop the worst from happening.
We could raise them and make them good.
I cast Sacred Flame into the hole.
Okay.
I have one in my hand.
They all
holding
just singe and like kind of like.
Technically,
melt.
they make like a dex save throw if you want.
Yeah. Do the eggs
They don't
make
have
a dex
dex.
save? Tell us.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just holding one.
Aleda.
I take the egg from Aleda's hands.
Don't just take it with your bare hands.
I do. Greya isn't thinking. She takes it. Do I have to do like a strength or whatever from
You're fine.
Aleda? Did you try and no like to?
Oh, it's a grapple.
I'm so shocked. I just let you take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I'm gonna.
It's just one.
It took just one to kill Rossford.
It was just one that got greedy.
What if this one gets greedy?
We
Not that
don't know.
Not that I.
Okay, hey, if this one becomes greedy and turns into a monster, I'll kill it myself. Okay?
Great.
Yeah.
Think about what you're saying.
I'll do it. But I think we can raise it to be good.
That's if it hatches. We don't even know if it'll hatch.
That's true.
Like, we don't know what conditions, if we're moving it from its nest.
Also, how do you explain to it later in life that you killed everything it knew?
We'll have that conversation when it's older.
If it understands, we don't know how sentient they are.
Okay, do I have something I could use to like put water in or something? No,
I
they were in
have-
that hole, but there wasn't any water, right?
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
drew
not.
water out.
Water.
So
Okay.
I can take a blob of water and float it in the air, really, with it in it.
Okay, but I need a container.
Yeah,
Does
I'm
anyone
not
have a
offering anymore.
I'm gonna open my alms box, pour out my coins,
Yeah.
and put it in there with some water.
Okay.
Okay?
You can't close it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
that's fine.
half in water.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I take it with me.
Okay.
what are we doing?
Great, a pet is a big responsibility.
I think I can do it.
Aleda's so conflicted about all of this, and she just doesn't know what else to do.
It's not a pet. It's a person.
How
That
sentient?
makes it worse.
How sentient were they? Do we know?
They were able to fashion daggers and use them. I don't think they were clothed, because that was not described to us.
So
They seem to
you're
be
raising
somewhat
a child
bipedal.
at this point.
Okay,
They could communicate with each other.
I have a baby now.
Oh my gosh. That's if it hatches, like, we're moving it from its nest. I have no idea how to take care of it. Like, it could have gotten cold.
Okay,
like,
can I do a nature check?
For what exactly?
Just to figure out if if I can just take it with some water and that'll be.
You don't know anything. This is true.
You do it with disadvantage because you really don't know anything.
You guys are gonna kill my baby and I'm so mad about it. Guys, Gray's gonna be pissed. Okay. It's okay. What do I add to that?
I mean, this isn't like Thomas. This is an egg. This is a.
I
We
know
don't
that.
about
Why are you
it,
trying to
right?
explain
I
it to me?
I'm trying to justify it to myself. I don't know what we've gotten into.
Listen,
I have a +1 to nature. So that is a 5.
You are able to carry this back to the ship. It's just based on the size of it, and then you put it in water.
I have
you
a
know
baby.
nothing more than that.
I have a
listen, I was the
baby.
youngest in the circus, so I'll have no part in it.
What does that have to do with being the youngest in the circus?
Well, I can't take care of it. Everyone took care of me.
That makes sense. No,
It's
I
okay that
understand.
you don't feel
Great.
old enough to take on parental
If it hatches.
responsibilities.
All right.
And it's a poisonous tadpole.
No, I'll take care of it. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
No. You need to come up with a plan now.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I think we could
Dad.
kill a dangerous pet tadpole if we needed to. It's just a tadpole.
Are you going to be able to bring yourself to kill it?
Yes. No, I understand that if those are the consequences, those are the consequences. But I think I can't just leave it without trying first.
What are you gonna name it?
Great.
The most important question.
I like that name.
Great.
What are you naming it? Greya?
It's a good name.
I mean, Greya was named after Greya, so why not name this after Greya? We don't know. Let's wait until it's born. We don't know what its personality is going to be like.
Could also be a Greg.
I like Greya.
Okay.
Let's go back. Okay, so we have a rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to. That's at this far island here.
Yes.
And we're at the peninsula, correct?
What? You're right here,
Yeah.
I mean, our boat, though.
and then your ship is like anchored
There.
like 50 feet, I think we said,
Would
from
it,
the peninsula.
would it be easier rather than like trying to paddle back with no paddles through the swamp, than going down this very long muddy hill to potentially go off the side of the island here and then rotate.
Wait, how much of a
We don't
drop
have
was that?
rope.
Oh, that's a
it's drop.
25-foot
It's a
drop.
I
Yeah.
forgot it was a drop. That's why I was asking what was
Oh
that.
yeah, were there no oars? The rowboat? We didn't
There
see
were
any.
no oars.
Well,
no.
I mean, I can manipulate water. We're not in a rush. It's the beginning.
Well, why
of the
don't we
day.
use the rowboat to just slide down the mud hill?
We can do that.
We are going to destroy our rowboat. Caldir's just gonna pick it up.
No, she can manipulate water, so she can just
Well, I can
row
only
with
do
her.
that until we get to the hill.
Oh.
So, can we say that we get in the rowboat, I manipulate water until we get to
To
the hill?
get to
very-
the peninsula?
and then we
Yeah.
can I've done my part, like, I don't know.
I can help you carry it.
So you're like at the top of the peninsula now
Yes.
in the rowboat.
Cool. Alright, we gotta get down this hill.
Alright,
This muddy
District and
hill.
Solidarity are gonna carry the boat
Down the hill.
down the hill.
What could go wrong?
Can you do a dex save?
I'm really good at
Or not a dex save, just a dex.
Oh.
Wow.
Ooh, guidance! Slap Kelly.
I'm clearly in the front.
Slap his back as he's going. Good luck!
Guidance.
19 plus what? D4?
D4.
I slip.
8.
Okay.
21.
Okay. So you're carrying the front.
Yep.
So as you hit the hill, your feet totally give out from under you, and you slide down. But you're still like hanging on to the boat. So Kaladir is rolled very well. So it's like walking down, dragging like. He's behind the boat, so he's just kind of making sure it doesn't slip.
I have
As
done this
as
exact
he
thing
like
with an
lowers
actual boat down a hill.
as he lowers the boat and Dietrich down to the bottom of the peninsula.
I forgot how slippery it was.
I'm gonna grab Dietrich by the shoulders and ride him.
Okay. And then the rest of you?
I'm just gonna
Can we
kind
get
of.
into the boat and slide down?
The
No, they
boat
go
to the
to
bottom
the
now.
bottom.
Can I be in the boat when they're
You make your own
carrying it
way down
down?
the
Too late.
Oh.
Looks extremely disappointed that we did not slide down.
So
Can
I
I go
I guess it
halfway
just-
up the hill and try to help the gnomes down?
I can just slide down, it's fine.
yeah, I can slide down.
Yeah, you guys don't have to
Slide
roll
on
if you
the
just want to like sit and slide.
Yeah.
It's getting great.
They just slide past Kevin.
Elena?
I mean, I can clean up my robes later.
So
and then
you
my
just
bloomers,
slide
I'm
down
not even
as
my
well?
skirt. I'm just hanging onto my skirt full of gold.
Okay.
And my fish basket and scooting down on my butt.
Cool. So yeah, you just slide down as well.
Again, past Kelly.
Yeah. So you're all at the bottom with the boat now.
I guess we get into the boat.
William! We found a rowboat.
He does not hear you.
Oh, so do we have? We can take the rowboat to our boat.
In the rowboat
now.
so you can manipulate
Yeah, that's
water.
what we're doing.
Yeah, oh, I can do it really slowly.
Okay.
That's fine.
It's much easier than my ice bridge.
We are not in a rush.
Yeah, you don't have to roll and possibly slip off
Yeah.
and Misty step back to save yourself.
Nonchalantly, Misty step doesn't happen.
I clean everyone off before we get in the rowboat because
Okay.
we're all covered in mud.
Okay.
What?
Cool.
I mean, you help, obviously. We both have prestidigitation.
Why are you volunteering my help?
I assume you'd clean yourself. You started cleaning me. I thought I was returning the favor.
I sit in my own filth. By my own filth, I mean the mud that I scooted down.
Nothing more.
Also ruins shit herself.
Teenagers.
It's mud, guys. Yeah, this island does stink.
So bad, so bad.
I clean myself and anyone else who wants to be cleaned.
Okay. So yeah, you guys now with your boat, you can make it back to your ship, no problem.
Great. Manipulate the water.
And there is like an area. There's like two posts that come off the ship with rope hanging down that you can fasten the boat to and kind of pull it up. So it kind of just hangs at the side of the ship while you sail.
Okay.
Cool.
So you're back to the ship.
When we get back on the ship, Greya goes immediately to find like a barrel, something bigger. She can put the water and the egg
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
It's very important.
Can Calendar kind of just watch to see where it is?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not hiding.
Yeah, so you
You should
two
have
were actually the ones that found William, so you know exactly where there are barrels.
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, true, yeah. So we go down and find barrels, and I put water inside it. And I cover because it was covered when it was in there, so I covered.
You
I used
put
the water
that's
that
in
was
the alms
still
box?
yeah, that was still in the alms box. So
Okay,
it's like
so
yeah,
it's
the
all
water
So
from.
it's like
Okay.
covering less of the egg now, because it's covering more space.
Yeah.
Is there a smaller container?
Nope,
I
it's
mean,
just
I-
these barrels.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
ship. They must have containers.
Everything.
Not that you know of.
Yeah, there was the barrels that William was hiding in. So that we definitely have a barrel, but everything was taken except what we brought on here.
You did give Thomas a bucket to poop in.
No,
That's the only bucket on this ship.
That's the only one you know of.
Oh, can I look for a bucket or some similar type thing?
You know what's even funnier?
Yes,
I
roll
see you
investigation.
frantically looking for a bucket, and I just pull up a lot of water from that, separate the salt out from it, and put fresh water into this bucket because we don't know if it's a saltwater creature. I assume it's not. It might be.
Used from the swamp.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Swamps.
What's my investigation?
I really don't know.
But it's elevated out of the
Okay, well then I just put water in.
13. I rolled a 13 investigation while you were doing that.
Find a bucket.
Can I find a bucket or any other thing?
13. Yeah, you find a bucket.
Right on a ship?
Not helping.
Yeah, I can find.
You go into the kitchen,
Mhm.
and there's one that is probably used for washing things and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I pour whatever is in there out. I try to rinse it out, and then I go and I put the water in it,
Yeah.
and then I cover
But
it.
you've already filled it by this time.
I've already completely filled this.
Yeah. So you come back with a bucket, and she's already filled.
If
it.
you kill my baby,
I was trying to help. I put water in. Isn't that what you were looking for?
yeah, thank you.
I was the only other person who argued for this.
No, thank you. I just get a little bit overprotective. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay,
it's fine.
so yeah, and I put some, barrels have covers, right? So I put a little cover over it because when we went, there was a lid on, there was the lid on the whole. Okay, and I just want you to know, out of character, Richard as a DM, if this baby dies, I'm leaving this table.
Oh my gosh. It might never hatch.
I'll leave.
I'm just saying. I mean, you'll just keep waiting for it, let's be honest.
Cool. What are the rest of you doing?
I don't. Calder would like to take a look new forward.
Okay.
And even though he watched Leda do Presto whatever to it, he would still like to polish
Polish it. Okay. Cool.
Make it all even shinier.
Yeah.
After the water, I'm being yelled at for.
Again, I'm sorry for yelling at you.
I go to the captain's room, which is where I've been sleeping, and
Yeah.
nobody's challenged me at all, now, which is great.
Not even the captain.
No, not even the captain. I don't think Kaladir would challenge me, and he'd just be like, "We've picked bunks. I don't know."
Yeah.
And I start, stacking the money and carefully parceling it out so that everyone, including William, will get a share.
Cool.
Dietrich goes up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
I also don't have all the money, so I just have a lot of gold. So I expect people will pitch in their shares. I'm just starting.
Oh,
with
yeah.
mine 'cause I have a
Kaladir-
lot.
I don't have any more because it was.
He's also going to give you all the copper that he took.
Oh, okay, great. Good.
Oh, Grant doesn't have any because she poured it all out when she took the egg.
Yeah.
The alms spot. Think of the poor.
Rune,
Think
you
of
said
the frog
what you're
egg.
doing yet?
No, because I'm trying to remember something.
Okay.
Give me a moment. You guys can do some other stuff.
Dietrich,
Yes.
are you keeping watch or are you just?
Yep. Totally.
Can I tell if he's insight check?
Are you really doing an insight check?
I'm doing an insight check.
Do it with disadvantage because he's way. You can't see his face or anything. So.
I'm very emotionally intelligent. 15.
He's not really. Or you can.
What? Let's see what my deception is.
So you
Hmm. I already beat you, but I just want to know how badly I beat you. 21.
Yes. He sounds legit.
As soon as he says that, though, I look out.
You can do a perception check then if you want.
But I'm a little distracted, so 12.
Cool. This is the same sea you sailed in on.
Okay.
Good job up there. Taking initiative.
Yup. And then Kaladir's just gonna hear Dietrich kind of be like, start singing a jaunty pirate song.
But he's not gonna press it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, William, we found a bracelet.
Question: is William the prisoner or the pal?
Thomas.
Thomas is the prisoner.
William's, yeah.
Okay.
William is
Isn't
keeping
that
guard of him right now, or when you left.
And Thomas, we left Thomas in the brig.
Thomas is locked up in the brig, and William is sitting outside.
And we just to verify, we did not steal his poop bucket for the frog.
No, we did not.
No, that's a different
That's
bucket.
a different
Okay.
bucket.
Oh, you too, Thomas. We found stuff on an island.
Are you going to? the
Yeah,
brig?
I went to the break.
Why?
Uh,
Let's Thomas that we found
Thomas all
stuff.
of our cards.
I don't know she's doing that because I'm not
you-
there to stop her.
You get to the brig.
Yeah.
The door is wide open,
Oh.
and nobody is there.
William, Thomas, William, guys, our friends are gone.
Not seen William.
Okay, so I start yelling to everyone
so
else.
you can and then do a perception check while you are.
Yeah. Guys, I don't know where our friends are. Have you guys seen William or Thomas? You said perception?
Yes.
Okay, I can't see what the actual roll
It's
is.
not good.
Oh, thanks. What was it? I picked up the dice and I moved it.
2. Oh, maybe
Okay.
it's not though.
No. I picked up the dice and I moved it. You said I will trust you on that too. You said perception?
Uh huh.
Okay, plus my perception is +6. How am I still fucking up? 8?
8. Okay, so you don't see anybody. You do hear some muffled yelling coming from the front end of the ship. Like the brig's kind of near the back, and you hear yelling coming from the front end.
Guys, there's yelling down here.
Ooh.
I'll run down.
I don't know why Ely was my
I
response.
still think I can hear. I'm like closed in the cabin
I am-
quarters.
Yeah, you two
Yeah.
can't hear. Rune, you would be able to if you.
I mean, I'm busy, but...
Guys, I think William might be dying, but
Oh,
okay.
oh, no. I don't want William to die. I'll come.
We are busy.
I'm busy sulking in my own.
I'm not
Teenage
sulking. Oh my gosh.
Life is hard.
I had something to do. I'll do it later. It's fine. Okay, let's go help
I
William.
had to talk to myself again.
Okay. So you guys run down to join Greya?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go to where you're hearing the sound from. So you just walk towards the front of the ship.
Yeah.
As you get closer, you
I
kind
would
of start
like
to
to-
make. You're gonna arm yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding what.
Yeah. So you kind of start to hear it a little more clearly. That you can tell that they're arguing. And then you get to like where the cannons kind of, or no, you get past the cannons because they're halfway through. So you get like 3/4 up in the ship, and you go around the corner of like where a wall is, and you see Thomas has his hands tied, and he's holding one of the lids to the barrel against the wall, and William is trying to hammer nails into it, and William is like, "Keep it steady already!" And then Thomas is like, "Well, maybe if you untie my fucking hands, I could do it!" And then William's like, "I'm not untying your blooming hands. Alright, you're a prisoner, now just help me."
Okay, I'm just gonna sheathe the sword.
Okay.
I'm so relieved.
Wow.
And then so, as you guys walk in, William notices you, and he gets really excited to see you, and he drops the hammer on Thomas's foot, and Thomas is like, "Oh, would you fuck off and finish this job?" And William just runs up to you and, like, gives you guys a hug.
Oh,
He's
William!
like, "I'm so happy you're back safe and sound."
Oh, Greya hugs him back so hard.
Okay, I'm just gonna pat him.
Okay, pats him on the head. And then, yeah, Thomas is just still holding the lid up there. And he's just like, "Can we finish this already?"
Okay, Kelly's gonna walk up and just take over.
Okay. So
I
roll.
assume they're patching up a hole from.
Yeah, from the cannon
fire?
blast. Yeah.
Okay.
So roll a performance to see how
Oh.
how well you do on that.
You know, I patched up many, shouldn't I? Oh, not good. Performance?
Yep.
Ooh, it's a 1.
Oh,
So you go
A lot of
and
confidence,
smack Thomas right in the hand with the hammer. And he yells in pain, drops the lid, and stands up. He's like, "That's it! I fucking quit! I tried to help! You're all fucked!"
okay, I go and I heal Thomas for whatever hit points he lost.
He was just down 1.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to go back to
No, really.
Just thought for some peace and quiet, but...
I mean, sure. Could we turn it more into like a room for me?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll help. Should we untie slime so he can also help?
No.
I mean, guys, we're on a ship. How
Yes.
far could it get?
In an enclosed space. William, help Greya.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to keep trying. I'm gonna
You're gonna keep going? Okay.
I'm gonna nail this.
I'm gonna nail it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep so you and William go back on your way back. William grabs like a mattress from one of the bunks and brings it into the brig and sets it down. And he still has his poop bucket in there. And,
Okay.
basically, all that's changed is now you have the mattress in there.
Oh,
That's how
is
you've
the
made it
poop
more
bucket
overwhelming
like
for him.
it's empty, right? It's not like full.
I mean, it's
There's
for the day.
no poop in it.
Okay. Oh, but there's okay. So Greya like takes the bucket like happily, and she like goes and pours it out like on the over the side of the ship.
Whatever.
I don't think that works on liquid.
I don't know.
Okay.
You just throw it over the ship?
Yeah, I just throw it
Okay.
over the ship, and then I prestidigitate so it's like squeaky clean and like
It's
smells of
clean,
lemon. And I
Cool.
put
then
it
you
back.
All right.
What's the stupid Harry, like J.K. Rowling being like, they just poop in the halls and they clean it up?
Yeah, they just hide it with magic.
I don't know
So-
about the actual canon Potter universe, but in a very Potter musical, it is canon that they have toilets because house elves have problems with them because they.
In
canon,
in
because
canon,
Rowling
J.K.
World-
Rowling said that they used to just poop in the halls and
Really?
cover it with magic.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Because they
Horrified.
use their toilets to go places.
Yeah.
They're animals.
So Thomas goes and he just sits on his bed, and he just
Did we
sits
give
there.
him? Did we give him any like blankets?
I think.
William
Did we
grabbed a
give him
mattress. He does not have any blankets or pillows now.
Okay, Greya goes and grabs blankets and pillows for him,
Okay.
and like makes the bed around him while he's still sitting there.
he'll stand up and let you do that, and he thanks you. He
Okay.
says, "Thank you very much."
No problem. So how's your day been?
Like, he just looks at you. He's like, frustrating, but fine.
Okay, we went on an island and there were frogs, and they were big frogs, and we had to kill a big frog. And I brought home a baby. Do you want to meet him?
No.
Okay, fair.
Not everyone's a baby person.
Yeah, and I just tell him about our adventure.
Wait,
Cool.
how much do you tell him?
About the frog, and we found a bracelet. I just say we found a bracelet though. I don't go into like the back and like who it belonged to. I just say we found a bracelet.
Okay.
And some 3 jars of slime. Do you want to see some slime?
He's sure.
I go upstairs and I find some slime.
I have 2
Did you
jars of
close
these.
the door of the
No, she
No,
has
I have one. You have one.
No, I didn't. Greya
The
obviously.
door of the brig is wide open.
I go and I come back downstairs and I show him the slime.
How long were you gone?
Like a while. I had to go find someone with slime, convince him to give it to me.
I mean, Moon was below deck as well.
But she wasn't there.
No, I'm busy.
I was feeling bad that like you tied up, but like thank you.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So a while?
Yeah, like
So,
a few minutes.
Okay. He's still sitting on the bed when you get back. So you show him the jar that he like reluctantly was like, sure, I'll look at your slime. And like, but when you show it to him, he like gets really like interested, and he asks if he can see that.
Oh, yeah, here.
And it's, so he puts it like in front of him and like awkwardly with his hands tied like unscrews the jar,
God.
and he brings it up and sniffs it,
Ooh, are you sure you should sniff it?
and he puts it back down, and he's like, "This is frog slime.
Yep, from the frog we killed.
Do you know what this does?
Nope.
You coat yourself in this. It makes you tougher."
Oh, okay. Like it put hair on your chest, like a nice whiskey.
No, no hair.
Also, how does Greya know about whiskey?
I've just heard of it.
They don't have any
monastery.
He picks it up again and hands it back to you, and he's like, "That's useful stuff. You should hang on to that."
Oh, thank you so much. I'll let the others know. Okay, and I put the thing back on. I'm like, it's weird that you smelled it, but it's good. Thank you for the information.
And he just kind of like goes to like tip his hat. He doesn't have a hat, but he like does the motion with
Okay.
his hands tied. He tips his hat
What
at
weapons does Greya have?
you. Can you roll performance again if you're just
I
gonna
rolled
keep
as a 17.
17? Okay, yeah, you hammer it on. So there's no more hole in the ship.
He was starting to get a little teary-eyed again, but he's feeling good about himself.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great.
Okay, so can I
Doing
take it?
great, sweetie.
Rune, did you remember what
What's
you were?
Yeah, when I was doing, no, I just went back to my bunk room.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I took out a letter that's still sealed and I'm just recreasing the edges of it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I do that just for a few minutes, kind of meditatively.
Cool.
That's all.
Okay,
Just chilling
okay.
on my own.
Greya yells for William. William, I need a knife. Do you have a knife? Because he came down here with him, right?
Yeah, he's down there with you, yeah.
William, I need a knife. Quick, hurry.
So he runs directly past you.
Mhm.
He like just gives it, like right past you. Goes into like where the kitchen is,
Mm.
and then runs back out with a knife.
Okay.
Like carrying it with 2 hands, just
Oh
running.
my god, the most dangerous thing.
And I take the knife and I cut off the rope that's on Thomas's hands. Greya, she's like, there you go. You should be much more comfy this way.
He like kind of like moves his hands around and shakes them to kind of relieve himself. He's like, "Thank you very much. You're not gonna regret this."
Okay, thank you for being my friend. They say, okay, that's it.
Cool.
Did you shut the front door?
Of course she wouldn't.
No,
Why are you
obviously not.
Ah!
No, we're still in there hanging out.
Reluctantly on Thomas's part.
Thomas has no
Whatever,
choice.
tell her it's just
Yeah.
We don't know.
Cameron away.
All right.
Having a good time.
Having a good time.
We also can't afford that.
I was just saying.
Cool. And you're still just chilling in the crow's nest?
Silly crow's nest.
And then we'll say you divided up everything.
Yeah, once I've kind of put it into different piles. Can I see if there's a lock in the captain's quarters? Like, is there a key? I assume there's a lock on the door, but
There you don't know where the key is for the doorknob, but there is also like a deadlock up top.
I want to be able to like lock it when I leave.
No, couldn't.
Oh, I give you my money, but like I still have the bracelet.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's okay. I put 400 copper pieces from Kelly.
Oh, I only took 30.
Yeah, you initially took 30, and then you said that you were using your cape to help.
We took all the rest of what was there, yeah. Except for whatever silver's my
Right, I got
box,
my
we
key
have
back.
all the money.
Yeah.
You
And
guys just
then
let me put it on the ground.
Rune took 100 gold,
50 gold.
50 gold pieces, and then there was unaccounted for 200 silver. 200 silver and
We grabbed everything.
40
Yeah.
Yeah.
copper.
We didn't like
Yes.
really talk
I just
about
mean-
who got what.
Yeah.
But
I-
you dumped out.
Yeah.
I think I said like 20. You took silver, right?
Yeah.
So minus 20 silver.
You guys
from
that just
I
you
guess
guys
I'm
just
just
left on the ground.
Because I feel I've been keeping track of things. Okay, well, I will momentarily. Oh, I will take the water from my water skin, and I'm going to freeze the lock as I go out, so that it's frozen.
So there's just like a cube
Or
over the.
it's just like the lock itself is completely.
It's just like
frozen
covered in a
place.
shell of ice.
Yeah, in a shell of ice.
Cool.
So you wouldn't be able to do it unless you were able to destroy water, or until I just release
Chip
the
away
spell
at
within
it.
it. So it'll be locked for at least an hour
'Kay.
with that ice.
Yep.
Just because I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And I will go with the intention of going downstairs to cook, because we haven't really had a proper meal, and I'm sure William's been raiding the stores, which I'm just assuming that, but like, I'm gonna make a meal.
Cool. Anyone else?
I'm gonna go up to the deck. And I'm gonna call to Dietrich. Dietrich, if you've had long enough to watch, if you want to come down, I can show you actually how to use the knife.
Oh! And you see him like happily just like kind of fly over and like scurry down.
Impressive. Okay. And I'm gonna call down to William to take watch, take over the watch.
Okay. So William heads up to the crow's nest.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna show Dietrich how to not stab himself in a fight. Yeah.
Flings the sword out really quick.
First, I'm gonna show him how to unsheath his sword.
Oh, so we're putting it back.
Yes. Also, you should clean it because you didn't clean it last time.
Right. He just cleans it up himself.
Well, that'll do for now. Okay. Yeah, just go through some.
I'll be back.
Cool.
Just so you know.
So you guys are just doing your thing.
Do it long enough until it's not
I
super scary.
don't think anyone needs it, but I mean, like, if you guys are screwing around, you can do short rest, long rest, whatever you want. I don't know if anyone used anything, but
No.
in between your last one.
I just laughed about the whole Greya needing to find water in a bucket because she can create water.
This is true.
I thought it had to be the same water from the island.
That's fair.
Cool. So you guys are sailing if you want to sail.
Oh, right, because we have to set a course and decide where
Yeah,
we'd go
we
next.
Actually, I talked about that. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. We'll have dinner and talk about
Cool.
it.
Yeah.
Over dinner.
So where do we want to go?
Well, there were so many islands to choose from.
We don't need to go to Anuradae.
We don't need to go to Anuradae. So what remains are Cantulorn,
Sorry, say that again.
Cantulorn,
Okay.
Nomacaf, Penters, and Genema. And then, of course, Journey's End. But I assume that's the end of the journey.
Everyone told us not to go to Journey's End.
Yeah.
Mm.
William, what's the?
William is
Oh,
in
what?
Crow's Nest.
Crow's Nest, yeah.
Maybe we can ask Thomas.
Bring Thomas up to dinner. Oh, where is Thomas?
With Greya, we're still chilling.
You went for dinner though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did go
Yeah.
for
Are you
it.
bringing
Wait, but
Thomas
yeah, I
with you
brought.
for dinner?
I'm bringing Thomas food.
Okay, Thomas goes with you then.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
you could totally bring him with you. Like,
Okay.
Oh, Thomas, you're.
you never locked the door.
Mhm.
Wouldn't occur to her.
Oh, it's time to eat.
Untied.
Yeah, when they call
Cool.
us for dinner, I'm like, yeah, it's time
So
to eat.
you
Let's
guys
go.
see Greya walk in with a totally untied Thomas.
Oh.
What?
You guys will never guess what Thomas told me about the slime. He smelled it, which was a little weird, but he said it makes you tough if you rub it all over yourself.
I look at my slime. That's very useful. Thank you. Promise.
Is there a reason Thomas is untied and walking around?
Yeah, well, it was time to eat.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Thomas just kind of like awkwardly like waves at everyone, and then he just says, he's like, look, I know obviously we got off on the wrong foot. I wasn't happy for I think obvious reasons. I've had time to think when you guys were gone, and if it's all the same to you, I would like to be part of the crew.
Insight check.
Yep.
18.
He seems pretty genuine. I mean, he still is like a rough around the edges guy, so even his genuine is like questionable. But like, based on an 18 insight check, he really does seem to be like trying his best to like talk to you guys honestly.
Okay.
And he says, he's like, I know. I talked with William, and found out his type of pirates. They.
Bit different, huh?
Basically, what I'm saying is, you might, if you've never been pirates, you might have an advantage having someone like me. I did live the pirate life, like full out. Something I'm not necessarily proud of, but you all seem like good people.
He's
So
just
I
gonna
would
pull out
like.
his sword and like pointed at Thomas in a menacing way.
Yeah, use intimidation. Use intimidation.
You don't know anything about us.
Do you want to try to intimidate him?
Do it.
No. He turns to the table and Mike sticks a piece of meat and puts it out towards him.
They are.
So
It's fish and potato croquettes. So it's very important.
okay, so a piece of fish meat.
Yeah.
Okay, he just like, not sure you're trying to intimidate him, but he's like not flinching. He just like takes a bite, like bites the fish off and walks away. He's like, yeah, but William told me an awful lot about what he knows about you. And from what I know, you don't have any pirate experience.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like him.
And then he just looks at Aleda too, and he like points out. He's like, "That's fucking good fish, by the way."
Is Aleda sold?
I turn away so he does not see me smile.
And he just like, I understand if you're not okay with this. Like I said, we did not get off on the right foot. We attacked you, I'll admit that. That's the kind of pirate I was. But I'm just saying, you bested us. And as far as I'm concerned, you kind of own me now.
I don't like that word.
Yeah, for my
And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm good in a fight. You didn't really get to see me up close fighting. You blew my ship up before I could really get here, but...
Yes.
Well, sit down.
Sorry,
Okay, Captain.
That's...
I think you should pledge. You should pledge to our ship and our captain.
Sure.
I was going to make one thing clear. We don't own you.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a weird word. It's kind of what we used to say. But a lot of times if you take a prisoner, they had a choice. They could either cooperate or stay in the brig. I don't want to stay in the brig.
Right. Well, we'll hold you to it. Need to be useful.
Thank you.
So the meal is cod and potato croquettes with a side of peas, and I do make some potato croquettes that just have peas in them, and I very stealthily watch and see what Rune eats, because I just am not sure if he eats fish or not. And she hasn't told me, and I want to respect her silence, but I also want to make sure that I'm feeding her appropriately.
Kylie's gonna reach and kick the peanut.
I'm just joking. No, she makes them. Like,
No,
it's
I
not that
know.
it's casual.
Your face was right there.
That's all I wanted. It's very important.
Okay.
All right.
Can I do an inside check and see what she's eating?
Sure. Do you want
It's
to
a
like...
nat one! I don't even
No idea.
see! I have no idea. Mystery. She's stealthy. I can tell she's eating,
so
but I
it's
can't
eating.
see much.
Yeah.
So
Also,
Mistress
Callagher
Al
keeps
is
eating the
here.
fish, the like P1s, and so I'm just like, oh, I don't know.
Stop.
Olivia.
Foiled.
So where do we want to go? Thomas, that's why. Yes. Oh, good.
It's actually convenient that you're out. We'll get your opinion on our next destination.
Do you guys have the map like on the table?
Who has
Or-
the map?
I think Rune was the
Yeah,
last to
yeah.
have it.
Probably.
Or the only
Is the map
one
bigger
to have
than
it.
room? Question.
She's holding
The-
up the map.
like,
Serious
it's-
question.
it looks
What
like
she's
what
eating?
this graph paper, like if you were to hold this graph paper,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like her holding. But really it's like a regular size little map to you.
So cute. Okay, I love it. I just wanted the visual. Thank you. All right.
All right, so we're on Anuradae.
Yes.
The next
There is
closest.
an actual if
Yeah.
you want.
I wasn't sure. I didn't want to look and potentially spoil something.
No, I don't have anything in here that's gonna
Okay, good. Ah, a map.
The next closest is Genema. Because I believe that's Journey's End.
Thomas, have you been to Genema?
I myself haven't. I know some of my crew that I worked with did before, and they found nothing. They said looks like a barren wasteland, but they also didn't go that far. They didn't. They said about a day's journey to get from one side of the island to the other, and they said they couldn't see anything when they looked ahead.
They didn't
So they
encounter
just
anything
kinda-
dangerous?
No, they can't encounter nothing. They said there's nothing there but sand.
Barren Wasteland sounds awful lot like how Anuradae was described to us.
It's barren wasteland as in nothing, not like wasteland as in it's destroyed or gross. Or
No, I
anything
just
like
mean the nothing to see here party line seems to be what we're getting for all of these islands.
that. They didn't encounter anything. That's all I know. They said it's just sand,
Where have
no
you personally
vegetation, no nothing, just sand.
Oh yeah, Thomas, have you ever been to any of these islands yourself?
I have been to Panthers and Cantalorn. Cantalorn is just a rock. I've heard rumors that there is a cave of some sort there. I couldn't find it with the men I was with. So I don't know if it's hidden. I don't know if it's under the island. I don't know. I've just heard there's a cave there that I was unable to find.
And what was your business on those islands?
We
Searching for
were
treasure?
just raiding. We were just looking for treasure wherever we could. Penter's I went to, and it's very small, and there didn't seem to be anything there. There's like some palm trees there. There is in the middle of the island. There's just like a pool of water. We tried to go down and see if we could get anything, but it just kept going, and we can't hold our breath for that long.
Was it fresh water?
It was.
Oh, that's rare in the ocean. We should keep note of that.
And William has some experience in diving for wrecks and might maybe do a lot further than any of this.
Okay.
Keep in mind anyway.
And I remember from the letter that Rusford said that he was closest. The people who he was closest to, besides Reinhardt, was what's the N? Nutless, right? So maybe I was thinking, if we went to Knotless next, the idea might be that since we have the green bracelet, that we're an ally of Rusford, and it might make it easier to find the next bracelet.
Will we be an ally, or would they see us with his bracelet and then
We'd have the letter too. Would that help or no?
probably not?
Okay, never mind.
The letter from Rosford could just as easily have been us killing Rosford.
Forget I said anything.
Are we just openly discussing this right in front of Thomas? We're just doing okay. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right.
He seems chill.
I thought he was part of our crew.
Yeah.
He hasn't pledged yet. I'm just saying.
Oh, I didn't pledge. Are we supposed to pledge?
I just suggested it.
Would you, if you would like to make him pledge,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that.
We're gonna need a blood sacrifice, is what she said.
No. Thank you for identifying the slime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to the kitchen.
Okay.
Start cleaning plates.
So that's what I know. I've never been to Namakath, but my crew was told only go there if you are sure of yourself in battle.
No.
That would be a problem.
Sorry, Caladia.
We'll do some more practice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you have any fancy footwork you might be able to teach me?
I come back.
I don't know if it's any better than your captain. I'm pretty good with a sword.
Right. I've never used one.
I could teach you some useful things, which I actually think you'd probably be pretty good at, actually.
We have a spare sword.
I have one.
Oh yeah, I have a longsword.
Well, also we took away his weapons. He's currently not.
Yeah, he is unarmed.
Okay.
Oh, so we have a spare sword we could give to
Yeah,
you.
'cause I have another longsword.
Perfect. Oh, this is great. So then you'll have a sword.
He says, like, see. Are you back? Or are you
I
still
am back and
Okay.
looking extremely
He said, like, looking
desperate.
at, like, you being flustered, he's like, you don't have to give me a weapon until it's necessary. I understand. I'm not going to walk around the ship armed. I get it.
We could I'm sure we could get William to make us some practice swords for the two of you.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Is there a problem with that?
No, not at all. I just thought, it won't be the same, and practice sword it is.
Okay, so you guys are all, like, sitting around the table discussing this, and while you are discussing, you hear the bell coming from the top deck.
We have a bell?
It's the warning bell. It's like whoever's in the crow's nest can
Oh,
ring the
dear,
bell,
I
and
thought
it
you were a
kind of
captain.
like it can be heard throughout the ship to say that like the person in the crow's nest has seen something.
I love that our captain is just like, what is that? Do you all hear that? Something's approaching.
Where's that coming from?
The crow's nest? Really? William's ringing the bell, the warning bell.
Why would he? Oh, I see. Okay.
So Thomas gets up. He heads up there.
We head up there.
We all, I think we head up
Everyone
there.
goes. Okay. So when
Staying
you get
down
up,
below in case we need cannonballs.
okay.
I messaged Caladir. I go, just let me know. You can reply to this message.
Um.
How much of a delay
I
is
don't
there?
Okay.
So what's your question?
How long of a delay? Like you can reply to this message. Does it have to be like instantaneous?
Let me look this up. Message.
Yeah, I
How's
don't know.
it
You'd have to
spell?
look up the thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, the target can reply in a whisper.
Like I don't think
Doesn't
you can
say
wait
you
a couple
can't.
minutes.
It doesn't say you can. It just says,
I'd put like a minute on there.
okay, well, you know, hopefully he knows after a minute of going upstairs.
Why did we both say okay? Exact same stupid tone.
Okay.
I spent too much time there.
So you guys run up, and William is just up there, and he is in the crow's nest yelling, "Ship! There's a ship!" And if you look out to the distance, you do see a ship approaching. It's pretty dark out, so you can't. You see like an outline of a ship. They do have. You can see there's lights, like they have some lanterns lit, and it's coming towards you.
Do we have lanterns?
William. Yeah, you'd night. William probably would have went around and lit all the lanterns. William comes down, out of breath, and he's like, "There's a ship coming. I saw it." He's got a telescope.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "I don't know what they're trying to say. They don't seem threatening. They're waving their hands in the air. They don't seem threatening, but they are coming."
Okay. It could be a ruse, though.
Or they could be in trouble.
And they come closer to you, and as they get like almost right beside you, they kind of turn their ship.
I'd like to respond to this message.
Okay.
They're on what side of the ship are they approaching?
I forget
Port?
ship sides.
Starboard?
What's if the ship's facing this way, what's the right side? Because you guys are facing Anuradae, and they're coming
Port.
from the right side.
I wrote it down.
Is it
but,
starboard?
I don't know.
Or port is left,
Starburst,
starboard
yeah.
is right. It's starburst.
Anyway, they're coming kind of like from the open ocean. I guess both sides are open, but from where the map looks like the open ocean, they're coming like from. You guys are like here, and they're coming from like here.
Okay.
I'm just checking to see if there's cannonballs and all the cannons ready.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna ready the cannons on the right side.
Starboard.
Wait for whatever.
Yeah,
Starboard?
starboard? No, just
The starburst side.
Yeah.
So as
It's a
the ship
mess.
gets closer, you can tell because it's not totally dark out, so you do start seeing more details. This is like a very, very nice ship. Like you can tell the Thomas's ship looked pretty nice from what you didn't get that close, but like this is like a pristine ship. Like there is like nice silver around the ship and everything, just kind of like a silver lining through some of the cracks and designs and everything like that. Like this, if you could guess, would be like royalty ship. As they get, sorry?
Do I see cannons?
Right now they're still like facing you, but they haven't fired or anything like that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said were coming.
They are, as they get closer, they turn, like once they get like right beside you,
Oh, I
they
see.
turn so that you're side to side.
Okay.
And now they're close enough that you can see like some of the crew, even like their wardrobe and their outfit is the nicest clothes you have ever seen. People like
Did you kind of
Greya,
like licks his hands in the
like Greya, you even like not really knowing, and Keldir too, like not really knowing this for Keldir, this plane, or Greya just in general, like what's nice clothes and what's not. You can tell like these are the nicest clothes money could buy. They're like all very nice black leather pants with like a red vest. That's like very, I want to say like velvet or like something like super rich looking. Their white shirts are pristine condition. Like these are all like this. Everything about this ship is perfect. So it comes up beside you, and and it starts to roll out. Like normally ships, what you guys have, like as far as like a bridge to board other ships, it has to like slap down. Like you guys have to like awkwardly do it. This one like nicely like slides out and like attaches to your ship. Doesn't attach, but like kind of like boards your ship.
Let's take their ship. No, no one said that. I just.
And so they board your ship. The men don't board your ship, but the bridge comes out, and then you see a light come from the captain's quarters of this other ship, and like the door opens, and out walks this gorgeous woman, and she is like very tall, just the picture of beauty. She is wearing almost the same sort of thing, but she has kind of this like robe cape type thing that's like another black material. Gorgeous purple long hair.
Is she not human?
Comes out. She looks, she's not close enough that you can really tell. She looks kind of human, but she could also be an elf. Like she's not close enough for you to really tell. She steps out and comes to the bridge and slowly walks the bridge, studying all of you.
Okay, I'm gonna wave William over to take over the wheel.
Yes.
Dietrich's gonna like kind of after Kellybeard does that like lean up and go, do I look okay?
To me?
Yeah.
You always look nice, Dietrich.
Oh, thanks.
I haven't cleaned my dress yet.
Excuse the child.
As she gets there, she kind of like pans her eyes across you and kind of studies you all, and kind of like moves her head up and down to like really get a good look at all of you, and it looks like she's like specifically trying to see something in one of you, and then Dietrich, she lands her eyes on you, and she gives this like smile that's like
He bows.
almost like
He bows.
it's like kind of a half smile, but just because you get the sense that like she's just so like perfect and like proper that like she wouldn't give a full smile, and she just looks at you and says, "Hello, brother." And that is where we are going to leave things this week. So like I said in the introduction, this has been our mid-season finale. So we're going to take a little break for the holidays, and then when we come back, we will continue on with the adventures on the islands of Nekkar. I hope you enjoyed this episode, everybody. Bye.